Everyone get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, welcome to a bit of live gameplay. I played exactly 5 games yesterday in this. They were all losses, so I'm going to try my luck again today and see if it goes any better. This is my new toy, it's the newest tank in my garage. It's only my, third tier 9 tank? Fourth actually, because I've got the tortoise as well. So I've got this, the VKB, actually no, fifth, because IS-8 as well. So IS-8, VKB, STI, M103, Torty, and now this. I don't have a lot of the very high tier tanks. I've actually had this one unlocked for a while. It was just a matter of spending the credits on other things, really. It wasn't especially a priority, but I decided to I've decided to go for the 50B because I'm kind of curious about it. I've very much enjoyed playing the 5100, but so far I'm not doing quite so well in the 5120. Now, granted, it's the 100mm gun, it's got the stock engine, stock tracks, and it's not particularly fast at the moment. It's also, French and squashy. The turret is, in particular, crafted out of finest French brie. I'm just... I mean, like all auto-loaders, it's particularly sensitive to how good or bad your team is. But that said, I'm probably not contributing much to the teams I'm on, especially either. Though that's the case with a not fully elited tank most of the time anyway. Anyway, Windstorm. Oh, 2 artillery. Yeah, this thing does not like artillery. French anything does not like artillery. Squashy French tanks and artillery are not a good mix. So let's give this a go. I did actually try recording a bit of live gameplay yesterday, and despite the fact that the 2 battles I did record were both crushing defeats, there was actually a technical derp with Bandicam as well, and it dropped a whole bunch of frames from the video, unfortunately, so I basically had to bin the whole lot. Not that I was particularly displeased at having to do so, because like I said, they were pretty horrible losses, all 5 battles really. A couple I did okay in. I think my average across all 5 was just under 2k damage per battle, which is like 2 clips at most, and then, dying. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully Bandicam will behave itself today as well. I'm noticing the frame rate's a bit lower than normal, so if there's any frame rate derps, we'll know why. Hopefully it won't at least drop frames. Now, in theory, this is just a bigger, badder 5100, but bear in mind, there's some big guns at tier 8, but there's even bigger guns at tier 9, so the 5100 is, I don't know, you have to be even more cautious, really, and even more dependent on your team. For instance, there's only 2 mediums going north, and ordinarily, if I were in a more heavily armed tier 9 heavy, I would go, okay, I'll go north, support those guys. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not convinced that's a good idea, so I'm actually not going to go north. And we'll see how that goes. That might not be a terribly good idea. Frame rate behave, for goodness sake. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. But, yeah. It may all go horribly wrong, it may not go horribly wrong. I may not contribute anything to this battle at all. I'm not particularly confident as yet. Like I said, in theory, it's just a bigger, badder 5100. But I don't know, sometimes tanks where you think, oh, well, it's just pretty much a better version of the one that came before it, and therefore the crew skill should be entirely transferable, right? That doesn't always hold true. I mean, my AC-48, which is now fully elited, does not feel like a better AC-46. The AC-46, I almost said the EC-46 there. It feels like actually a rather different sort of tank. So, let's see if we can support this I-7 a bit. I don't want to go too far forward. I don't want to get hit by artillery. I don't want to get hit by waffles. And there is a waffle. Mr. IS-7, you might want to fall back. Oh, he's tracked. Okay. Well, we'll see what I can do to help him. Shot-to-shot time on this is pretty bad. Yeah, no, he doesn't need premium ammo to hurt me. The American autoloaders definitely outclass these things. That waffle's trying to get around us, isn't he? Yeah, I don't want to be too aggressive, because been too aggressive in other battles, and it usually goes very badly wrong. I don't think I've had a chance to load more than 3 clips so far. I mean, looking at my stats, I could say they're not great, but they're not terrible, so it may just be a streak of bad luck, because that happens sometimes. You'll get tanks where, even though you're actually, the numbers from the battles say, actually, you know, this is not particularly terrible, you're actually doing okay. It can be the case that, yeah, that's right, you definitely need to shoot gold at me, although to be fair, it might just be the round that he had loaded. Oh, and now I'm reloading. And he's shooting gold at me as well, because you definitely need gold to pen one of these things, you guys. Yeah, this is a fairly crushing defeat. I've had a chance to unload 1 clip so far, done some damage at least. But this seems to be par for the course. Like I said, this is a particularly team-sensitive tank. Right, we'll see if we can get back to the cap at least. Maybe stop them. Well, no, this is a loss at this point. We're not stopping them doing anything. It's just, can I do a bit more damage before I die horribly? And like I said, the guns are bigger that you're seeing. I mean, obviously, 5100 can see tier 10s. But when you're top tier, it's considerably nicer, whereas this thing, it's a bit more, oh, hello. Yeah, hello, Mr. STA. Or STB even. Ah, that mounts. And he's just going to nail me with this. There we go. The caliber of the guns you're seeing are bigger, and it's just generally, I think, a bit harder to be effective in this thing. Although the reload with this gun is a lot better, the 100mm on this tank, than the other tank. It's just, I don't know, it might be bad luck, like I said. Some tanks, my AC-48, I mean, I actually mentioned that before, that I've had horrendously bad luck, it feels like, in that thing. My win rate after 70 battles now is 42%, which is the lowest in any tier 8 tank that I've got in my garage by far. It's a good 6-8% below the next worst. I mean, it's pretty bad. This team was also, you know, not terribly good either. So, yeah, that didn't work out so well. Let's try this again. We'll just do a quick jump here, because I'm going to fiddle with my settings. I'm not quite sure why I'm having frame rate problems. Oh yeah, I actually did the most damage in that team. Yeah, better than any of our tier 10s apparently. Okay, yeah, never mind. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to fiddle with the settings and then we'll have another go. Right, here we go. Attempt number 2. I think what the problem is I actually play with higher graphical settings than I normally record with, and I basically have separate preferences files, and I forgot to change the preferences file before I actually started recording. So when Bandicam's going, obviously that's using system resources as well, and it was struggling a bit frame rate wise, but I've actually turned down some of the settings, so hopefully frame rate wise this will be a bit better, because there are some things that it actually runs perfectly fine on high graphics, especially with my new graphics card, but it can make a difference in terms of when you're recording on top of everything else. You need to actually turn it down a bit. But the graphical improvements in the 9.0 patch mean that I should actually be able to record in basically highest graphics settings and have it all look very nice and pretty, because when I was... oh, okay. I think I've been recognized. When I was actually recording on the test server, I was able to record whilst at massive maximum graphics settings, and it was all okay. Right, we'll try for the hill. I'm actually grinding for the engine as a priority on this thing, because it feels so sluggish at the moment. I mean, we're sort of going a bit faster than contemporary Russian tanks, but I'm pretty sure my STI would beat this in a straight line, but then my STI has got the top engine already. I gave in. The STI top engine, the STI stock engine, not STI, wow, IS8, the fast one. The IS8 stock engine is actually pretty good, and it's actually got a pretty good horsepower to ton ratio. But the top engine only gives you an extra 50 horsepower, but because I'm kind of occasionally anal and completionist, I yeah, I unlocked the top engine and put it on the ISA, even though it does feel totally unnecessary, and it was quite a lot of XP for an extra 50 horsepower, and you know, more module hit points. There's always the hidden stats like that. Yeah, I think we've been spotted going. Hopefully there's, I mean, the E75's come up here as well, so if they've gotten a force of enemy tanks up here, there's enough tanks that aren't autoloaders to cover the autoloaders while we're reloading. But at the moment I'm basically a 5100 with more hit points and a worse power to ton ratio. Uh-oh, that's a 704. Yeah, definitely not going to bounce that shot. That's the thing with the autoloaders, you have to choose very carefully, if possible, when you're going to take damage, and if possible to avoid taking damage altogether, because for the most part, hello T69, for the most part you don't want to do that. Yeah, why do I do that? Flick out like that. That's a bad habit. Yeah, can somebody maybe shoot this guy? Where did that shot go? And somebody else got the kill, and now I have to reload my container, and I've just lost 750 hit points because I could not out reload a medium that was a tier lower than me. So oh good, KV3 says I'm YOLOing towards you. Okay, uh-oh. Yeah, I really like this feature where you can hit the thing and it tells you exactly how long your teammates exactly how long the reload is. Now I've got to be careful, there's a lot of stuff like down there in D4, so the gun depression on this, as compared to the 5100, is nice. I do like that as a feature of the tank, and oh yes, I would say we've been spotted. Right, I gotta pull back. This turret is so squashy. It's just... No, E75! What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, I can't... No, okay. The survivability of this is low. I'm not doing so well in that regard so far. Yeah, well, our strongest unit that came up here, the E75, has just basically thrown his life away. I don't know if we're going to win this one or not. It's kind of hard to tell. We've all been pretty badly beaten up. I've done bugger all damage. I mean, I had 3 penetrating shots and not even... I think I had some slightly low rolls. Is it 300 average? Yeah, just under average. What that should have been for the clip. Uh-oh. Tiger 2. Yeah, I think I might be screwed. I mean, I'm not a one-shot for the Tiger 2, but I cannot unload my full clip in the time that it would take him to reload, basically. This isn't fast enough reloading. Just the American autoloaders are superior, but I still want to try out the... oh, crud. I do still want to try out that... hello, Panther, yes. Can I... That's a 704 going for it? Yes, he is. In theory, this gun's fine for grinding with, but I definitely feel like the Top Gun would make a difference for the extra penetration. Because you can less afford to actually aim for a long time, because the 3-second aim time, you can basically reload quicker than you can... Oh, please don't use your... Yes, no repair kit. Oh, okay. No, I'm reloading. That's not bad. Not good. Oh, Tiger 2's there anyway. God, I'm just gonna have to like ram him or something, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Ramming speed! I can't even ram him. Yeah, stop backing away from me. If I get killed by Panther M10, this is gonna be so damn embarrassing. No, 24 damage. GG. He's just, look at all the gold ammo. You don't need gold ammo for this turret, man. You really don't. I think we've probably lost this one as well. Look at how our team's scattered around. Where'd that 5100 go to? I don't even know. And he died. Yeah, again, a loss. I think we'll just fast forward to the results screen here. And there we go. Yeah. I mean, that was less than 2k damage that time. It was a lot closer than the other battle, but still. Yeah, my result was not particularly good. we only had one person on our team that actually did really much damage at all. The rest was pretty lackluster, including me. Shall we give this one more go? Because I don't know, after yesterday's 5-loss streak, this is now we're now 0 for 7 on this tank for the last. Wargaming ought to give you a medal for, you know, if you have 10 losses in a row in the same tank. They give you a pity award or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's give this one more go and have my fingers crossed that it's not 0 for 8. Because, yeah, I've already got one cursed French tank in my garage. I'd like not to have 2. If I could just get a daily, you know, that would be nice. Then I could not play this thing. Maybe this is my mistake. I'm playing it on my own. Maybe I should only ever play it in a platoon. I can sometimes do quite a lot in the 5100 when I'm on my own. It's always stronger in a platoon, of course. But this thing, I am just struggling so badly. Hey, somebody, eBay stat padder reroll gold. Big shout out for you, because I don't even know. That's Caption Guy's other account or something. I don't know. Actually, no, that's not Caption Guy. I don't even know if Caption Guy actually plays World of Tanks. But if he did, that's the kind of nickname he'd use. Anyway. I keep doing that. Anyway. Trollolololol. Because Icon has troll too, you know. Yeah. Right, they've got a... Oh, yeah. Oh, let's not cut that guy off. They've got a team without artillery would be nice, and lots of tank destroyers, and, like, everything would be nice. And I'm detected. Damn it, how did they spot my massive turret? It's almost hard to believe. I'm kind of watching this flank. The gun depression on this is okay, but the massive turret, it just is like, okay, yeah. Get spotted, and just pretty much everything goes through. That Panther M10 did not need premium ammunition to actually get through my turret. Regular ammunition would have done it pretty easily. I think the only times I've had bounces on this thing have been like from 12Ts and 1375s and T21s, you know, low tier scout guns basically. And even then they can still pen your sides and rear really easily. So, am I being too cautious here? Am I being not cautious enough? I don't know. I still haven't figured out the right balance for this. I do actually have optics on this, so at least I've got pretty decent view range, but there are plenty of other tanks at these tiers that that also have a very good view range. So that's not really a unique feature of the French. It's not like you're always going to see them coming before they see you, especially when it comes to some of the tank destroyers. Now, just a bit more gun depression there would be nice, because I'm having to stick out way more of my tank than I'm comfortable with. Now, this is a problem at the moment, that too incautious just gets you shot full of holes and you die quickly, but too cautious means you're not doing any damage and not actually helping your team at all. So I haven't found that balance yet. And the 5100, it can sometimes be tricky, but I generally find myself being much more effective in that tank. Oh, tracked him. Well, yay! That tracking damage. Right. There's a 268 there. I've got 4 shells left. Might even be able to do some damage. No. Gun depression says no. Ugh, you just gotta show so much of your tank. But it's still not as bad as the 5100, so there's that. And some of the Chinese and French tanks as well, which are just like, yeah. T-34-3, when I played on the test server, the number of times where you basically have to show your entire whole tank just to get a shot off at somebody. Which, if you can avoid doing it, fine, but sometimes you can't avoid doing it, and in those kind of situations, yeah. Well, so far I've tracked a scout, but we might actually be winning this. My first win in 8 battles. Yay! And I've done nothing at all. I really hope this isn't going to be like the AC-48. I mean, I don't have the Top Gun unlocked for this yet, so there's that. Like I was saying, it's still semi-stock. I definitely needs the top engine. Can I get a sneaky kill secure? Yay! Yes, I can. I've contributed so much to this battle, you guys. So much. I killed that deadly Lux. Oh, 268. IS-4. Might be able to nail that 268 though. No, maybe not. IS-4. Fairly troll side armor. And nope. Having all of the not enough gun depression because French tanks, yay. There we go. And all of the kills secures. Right, let's just go for a container reload now. They'll all be dead before I've reloaded, but those kills though. 741 damage, 2 kills. And you know what? After 7 horrible losses in a row, I'll take it. I don't care anymore, I'll take it. Sometimes you just want the win, and then you just want to go and weep quietly in a corner for a while. Oh my god, they have an IS-1. You know, even the IS-1 could pen me, like literally. That is the thing that could actually happen. Oh, wow. Don't make me move! Oh, they killed the MS-1. Yeah, I'm never going to get down there in time, am I? I might as well at least drive down and... Hooray! Look, it's the theoretical maximum speed. It's a bit like the duck. You only ever reach it going downhill. A win! A win! Oh my god, you guys, a win! Oh, it feels so good. Okay, yeah. 1k damage. GG. 300 assistance damage. That was still enough to put me halfway up the score table, apparently. Mr. eBay Stat had a reroll gold. Well, he was driving a Lerva, but wow, he's not kidding. He's really not kidding. Look at those stats. 226 battles. Let's see what tanks he's driving. Oh my god. Yeah, this is somebody's reroll account. FCM Pack 40, E25, Lerva. They must have been playing at least since Christmas, because they've got things like the LTP and the T7 and the... how long has this account been active? What? 26 June 2013? 226 battles? What? Well, it could be somebody's, like an NA person's EU account or something like that, I guess. I don't even know. I don't even know. That's some interesting numbers on that guy, anyway. Anyway, just the last 7 battles and then that win. I mean, it was a win, okay, it was a win. At least it was a win. But, before we go, let's just have a look at my numbers, because... yeah, I kind of want to... Oh, ouch. I kind of want to like this tank, because I like the 5100. But so far, I mean, it's only 21 battles, but those numbers, though, those numbers are not so good. And you can see there's my other cursed tank. Oh, it's actually 43% win rate. 67 battles, 43% win rate. It's not so good. Yeah, it's not good at all. My next worst is actually slightly worse than I thought. The Jagdtiger 8.8, but I've never done well in that thing. I really only do play it for making money. As an actual, you know, having fun tank, the Jagdtiger 8.8, not so much. But yeah, most of my numbers are okay. I think I'm just going to have to stick to platooning with this thing. It's the only way to make it not horrible. And same with AC-48, I now try and platoon with people, but it just seems to curse them as well. Anyway, I too am mortal and have my bad days, you guys. I'm not the World of Tanks tanking god that, you know, obviously everybody thinks I am. But yeah, that's the reason that I play these live gameplay games, is just to show that, contrary to, you know, if I just put up the replays of my good game, confirmation bias would kind of make everyone think, hooray, he's a really good player. I have bad streaks of games too. It can happen to everybody, even good players, even semi-good players like me. So it can just, it's not a unique feature of the little people, the peons, minions, viewers, fans, or whatever word you prefer. It can just happen to everybody. So if you did like this video, horrible though the performance was, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment below, you can subscribe to my channel, and of course, as always, stay tuned for more.